Hi everybody, Alex Employer from Expert Forex, and in this video we're going to be talking about the different types of Forex trading robots. Now the reason why I've decided to make this video is that I've received this email just this morning at 12:15 in the morning, and it basically said, why all these EAs? I would just like to know why I need all of these EAs. In other words, why don't we just buy the best EA and use that? A very valid question, and I think one that most Forex traders ask. So I'm going to address this particular email by making this video. Now, as many of you might know, I am an incredibly keen golfer. I actually played golf at a very high level. I represented my country 4 years as a golfer, and I also played in the National Open 3 years. So I've played golf at a very high level. Now, when you play golf, the rules allow you to carry 14 clubs. And why 14 clubs? Because a golf course has such a variety of shots that you have to play all the time. You on the green, you're putting; in the sand trap, you're playing a different shot. When you're 150 meters from the hole, you play a particular shot, and depending on the wind, you might need to play a high shot or a low shot or a curving shot. So you need those different kinds of clubs depending on the conditions that present themselves on the golf course that you're playing. Now, so I see a big similarity between golf and the Forex market. The Forex market has got a lot of currencies that you can trade. The market conditions change all the time. One moment the currency is trending, the other time it's trading sideways. And depending on the time frames that you trade, you get different conditions in each different time frame. So you're working with a variable market all the time. Just like golf, no golf shot is the same. Everyone is quite unique, and in the Forex market the same applies. The market changes all the time. It's a dynamic market, and therefore, a lot of people say, I want to make a consistent $50 a day. Not so. The market changes too much. You can't do that easily. But that's the point, is that the market is dynamic. So earlier this year I made this particular video where I looked at the generic overview of the types of EAs that you can get, or Forex trading robots that you can get. And let's just go through them very quickly. You can get set and forget plug and play trading robots. Now, we've got a few of them. Those are literally, you buy them off the shelf, you decide which currency, which approach you're going to use, and away it goes. It's a plug and play robot. For all intents and purposes, it is a black box, but it is ideal for very busy traders and beginner traders that don't know too much about Forex trading yet. It's a learning process. So those are the first kind of robots that you buy. Then the second ones is the set and forget type. Now those are actually more advanced. You can change the settings to your needs. They've got a much bigger list of settings, and the more experienced traders can then tune their robots to do what they want the robot to do. But once they've done that, they can leave the robot to trade for a month or 2 or 3 on a set and forget basis. Then you find robots that are actually Forex trading tools. So you only use them when you need them. It's like when you hit your ball in the sand trap, you use a sand trap club or to get out of the sand trap club, out of the bunker. These ones you use when needed. Like, for instance, our double in a day EA is fantastic for that. When you see a double in a day opportunity, you use that EA. It runs for that transaction, and then you stop it. So there are those kind of tools. Also, the GTM can be seen as a tool that you see an opportunity, you use it for a few weeks, and then you stop it. Then you have informational robots, which are like our 360-degree indicator, which tells you a lot about the market, which are the strong currencies, which are the weak ones. It has about 8 indicators that it uses and shows you all the readings on those indicators in as many time frames as you want. for as many currencies as you want. So really informational. It doesn't trade, but it gives you lots of information. Then you have training robots, which we use to train our students to see trading opportunities, and it's a very special type of robot, and we don't generally make that type of robot available. And then you have novelty robots. Now one of the robots is the candle trader, which I use to trade $5,000 to $1 million. It's a novelty robot. Now it's a novelty robot because it can only be used on that particular forex broker and on that particular price feed. That broker has since closed down, so it was purpose built, and it's a novelty now. It cannot be used on any other broker. So there are your general types of robots. There are actually more than that, but those are your 6 general types. So now that we know the types, let's go and have a look at the various functions that these robots can perform, so that we can get a better look at the variety of robots that you actually need. Now, as many of you know, we have a special bundle where we provide a discount of 82% because we want to encourage traders to purchase a variety of EAs, and once they become more experienced, more capable, they can use those EAs when they need to. And strange enough, there are 14 trading robots, which is exactly the same number of clubs that you're allowed in golf. And let's go and have a look at why you need those 14 types of robots. Okay, this is an extract from that same page that I just showed you, and it says, okay, let's have a look at the 14 types of forex trading robots that you get in this particular bundle. And I'm using this bundle as an example of to show you the different types of robots that you can actually use. So first one is the trending robots, and an example of that is our Make Money EA and MA Multiplier EA that trades trends. They love trading trends, and therefore they only make money in trends. They don't make money in sideways markets. So a lot of people buy these robots, they sit there, they put them in, 3 days later we get, oh, my robot hasn't traded. Then we ask them, well, has the currency that you've put the robot on trended? And they say no. Well, the robot has been trained not to trade in non-trending markets. So every robot has a particular purpose. So you have trending robots. Then we have sideways market robots, and those are things like the tradable RSI EA, which trades a momentum on a momentum basis, so it tries to take the turning points in the market in a sideways market. Then you have automated indicator robots, where we've just taken a basic indicator like the MACD and we've automated it to trade automatically. So it's an automated indicator type of robot. Then you have a top-up robot. Now, our double in a day EA allows you to double your account in one trade by topping up at strategic points, and that's all the function of that robot is. The trader still has to give the entry and the exit, but it will do that top up in such a way that you double your account in one trade. So that's a top-up robot. Then you have informational robot, which I've mentioned before, the 360-degree indicator, which gives you almost all the information you need to trade the forex market. Then you have grid trading robots. Grid is where you ignore the actual price action, and you just say you look at price levels to enter trade. So if the price goes there, enter trade. If the price goes there, enter trade. You've created a false chart consisting of a grid that you then use to trade. And then we have special function ones like the weekend gap trader. The weekend gap trader allows you to trade the Monday morning opening, when the price has gapped from the Friday afternoon close. You can then trade that, because what happens is we find that 82% of gaps in the weekend close. In other words, the price goes back to the Friday price, and that's why that makes quite a nice trade. Then you have the currency strength robot. Now that's basically trading weak currencies against strong currencies, and the Dream Machine has been designed to do that. And in fact, at the moment, the Dream Machine is positive on all its plug and play versions. and it's a very successful EA. Then we have the random market EA. That's one where you basically enter a buy and a sell at any time of the day, and somehow these two transactions go positive, not individually but as a whole over an amount of time. They will go positive. Then you have robots that trade specific setups, like a divergence. They look at for divergence in the market and they trade that particular setup. So that's another type of robot that you can get. And then you have a strategy trading robot, where you take a strategy like the RSI trend line violation is a strategy that gets traded, and it automates that strategy and it trades it for you. So pretty good. And then you have the wave trading robot that again trades the waves in the market, the good vibrations. Vibrations are basically waves in the market, and this EA will trade those waves, and that's why we call them wave trading robots. Then you have market behavior robots. Now, if you study the market very well, you'll see certain behaviors repeating themselves over and over again. Like, for instance, if the UK market has a very strong movement, the US market sometime will slap it back. In other words, reverse that movement when the US market opens. And those are the kind of little behaviors. There's also the London Open. There's certain behaviors that occur there, and we have those kind of EAs. The power punch is an example of that. And then we have retracement robots, where we trade the retracement in the market. So at a certain point in a trend, the trend will get weaker and then retrace. So there's a overview of the 14 types of robots that we offer in our package. I'm not promoting the package per se in this particular video. I'm using it as an example of the types of robots that you can get. So, and the more experienced you are at Forex trading, the more you can be selective with using these particular robots. And then we've also got a recently launched moving average multiplier, which is a hybrid. It trades both trending and sideways market. It has a strategy for trending, and it has a strategy for sideways markets. So that's another robot that you can see there. Okay, and if we look at the current situation, we trade a whole lot of live accounts on a conservative basis and using our plug and play settings there. And in other words, the settings that you get when you purchase the EA and you download the plug and play version. All you have to do is select the currency and the method that you want to trade, aggressive, balanced or conservative, and it will trade for you. It's meant for beginners and busy people. And here you can see the results of a lot of these EAs. Some of them aren't plug and play, but some of them there are. And here you can see the make money is currently running away with all the laurels. First 4 positions, then another position, another one there, and so on. You can also see that the grid trend multiplier, which is a sideways market, the trading in trader, is also doing very, very well. We also have a bundle for the Dream Machine, the grid trend multiplier, and the make money EA, because as you can see, they are producing the goods. Here's the Dream Machine producing nice results there. But this is our leaderboard at the moment. Now, the big point here is that a month ago, the GTM was at the top of the leaderboard. So it depends on the phase of the market, which type of EA will do well. That's why you need different EAs. And as we say, we've got the big bundle, but we've also got a smaller bundle of 3 EAs which cover the main winners in the market, which is the Make Money, the GTM, and the Dream Machine. Now, I hope I've given you a bit of a feel of how dynamic the Forex market is and why you need so many robots. If you are an experienced and knowledgeable trader, you can take advantage of these specialized robots to trade a specific way, or take advantage of a specific opportunity. Now, links to the videos and the bundles and all those type of things that we spoke about in the video will be available in the description of the video, as well as in the first comment of the video. Now, I hope you found this video interesting, and I hope I've raised your awareness as to how sophisticated Forex trading robots can become when you are more experienced at them, but also how simple they can be by using a small portfolio of balanced robots like the Make Money EA, the GTM EA, and the Dream Machine. You can, and those, by the way, are all plug and play versions, so you can make a nice little portfolio on that. And why we've done that is that we realize that traders haven't got that experience and knowledge to provide their own settings, so we provide the settings in those plug and play versions for you. So from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio.